Hi everyone, it's Pam Reyes. I wanted to talk to you today about stress and anxiety. This is the first time ever that the entire world is navigating through uncharted territory and uncharted waters right now at the same time. And stress and anxiety is running rampant. And believe me, I've had more than my share in a lifetime. And I am not here to tell you to suck it up and get over it, because even though that was my family motto growing up, the problem is that when you suck it up and shove it down to your big toes, we can get triggered and it comes out in other areas of our lives, which is not a good thing. And it comes up and rears its ugly head. The other thing is if we say get over it, it's like a mountain. You get over it and you turn around and it's still there. What we need to do is break through it and get to a place of peace and knowingness inside that everything is always going to work out. And a couple of things that have helped me resolve and have that sense of peace and calm inside, no matter what the storm is going on outside, is a couple of things. Is one, where the only thing that we can control, okay, first off, is focus on what we can control, even though we want to control all kinds of things in our lives. It's focus on what we can control. And the two things that I tell my boys all the time, the only thing that you can control is your attitude and your actions. So let's take the attitude first. The attitude being, we've got to look at what we do have. If we're focusing on what we don't have anymore, I don't have, like, for example, my son Gunnar. He's like, I'm not playing football. I'm not able to go play basketball with my friends. I'm not at school with my friends. Is focusing on what he couldn't do was getting him more and more frustrated and angry. And believe me, I know that feeling. So we started to talk about, well, what do we do have? What can we control? What can we do? And so we started talking about the fact that, wow, we are taking an 1.5 to 2 hour walks together. We're actually connecting with one another. We're finding fun and innovative things to do. Kick the can, all these kind of things that we have been able to do in the past before technology. We look at the goodness that's coming out of all of this. Even if it's the smallest thing, let's focus on what we can do and what actions we can take. Because here's the other thing that I learned, is that when we say, I can't do this and I can't do that, what happens is that it's telling our subconscious to shut off and stop looking for answers. So instead of I can't, which I tell my boys that we're not allowed to say that in our house, we're not asking the right question. So the question is, what can I do? What can I do in this circumstance? How can I pivot my business instead of panicking? What are the actions that I can take? And first and foremost, I want to tell and share with you, turn off the news, because it fills our head with nothing but panic, scarcity, blame game, who's doing what to whom. It's nothing but focusing on what's not working. So turn off the television, turn off the news, sit still, find out what you can control. Again, your attitude. What are you grateful for? Two other things that help is exercise. And I tell you, when stress hits the fan, what do we always do? We hunker down and we go fight or flight. Instead, go out and exercise. And even though you may be limited with what you can do, look at what you actually can do. You can go out and walk. You can go and run. You can get creative. You've got a pantry full of canned goods that you can use as weights. Exercise, get out there. It helps the endorphins. It helps us get creativity and gratitude. The other thing is meditation. So meditating on what's possible. Put on some music, calm your mind down. So those two things, exercise and meditation, and also focus on what you can do and what's possible, are the best ways in which to shift your thinking and reduce your stress. So until next time, go out and make it a great day.